Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I ask that you please turn off mobile phones for the duration of the ceremony. Could I also ask that you refrain from standing in the aisles during the ceremony, as we need to keep these areas clear for health and safety purposes. Please identify your closest emergency exit. In the case of an emergency, please use this exit and follow the directions of venue staff. For all guests that wish to take photographs of graduates during the ceremony, please use the designated photography area at the front left-hand side of the stage. Can you now please stand and welcome our official party? Please remain standing for the Australian National Anthem and join us in singing the first verse. Can I ask gentlemen to please remove their hats, bonnets and mortarboards at the start of the National Anthem?
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Melissa Mistel and I'm your Master of Ceremonies today. Graduates and guests, welcome to this graduation ceremony of CQUniversity Australia. We ask that all graduates please remain in their designated seat for the duration of the ceremony. At CQUniversity, our graduation ceremonies are all about the celebration of achievement. We would love you to cheer out loud as your friend or family member crosses the stage today. You will notice that the university mace is located centre stage. The mace is a symbol of the authority of the Council of the University and signifies the university's responsibility to work for the sustenance of our present world and ensure that our future generations are not disadvantaged but are enriched by our efforts. I would also like to acknowledge the traditional owners of the land that we meet up on here today. I'd like to acknowledge their elders, past, present, and from the university's perspective, importantly, the future. I would now like to invite our Chancellor, Mr. John Abbott, to deliver the address of welcome.
Thank you, Mel. Ladies and gentlemen, Deputy Chancellor Dr. Robin Minchington, who is down there in the bright gold, will be assisting me with the handing of the presentation of testamers today, so welcome, Robin. I'd like to also acknowledge the Vice-Chancellor, Professor Scott Bowman, and this is a very important day for Scott as it's his last graduation as CQUniversity Vice-Chancellor. I doubt it'll be the last graduation he attends though, because Vice-Chancellors tend to not seem to die, and I'd like to recognise former Vice-Chancellor John Rickard, who is here with us today as well, so welcome John. I'd like to recognise our honorary awardees, Jim Mullen, who you'll hear more of later, and also our guest speaker, Lynn Goodyear. I'd like to acknowledge the country and the traditional owners where this graduation ceremony is being held today, and also to recognise the traditional owners of all lands throughout Australia where CQUniversity has a presence. Remember, this is, was and always will be Indigenous land. I pay tribute to the elders past and present, and I reaffirm CQUniversity's commitment to developing the leaders of the future. During the ceremony, you'll notice that we will be presenting a special sash to an Indigenous graduate who will join the over 720 Indigenous students that have graduated from CQUniversity, and we hope some of those 750 will join the ranks of those emerging leaders. So welcome to all you graduands today. This is the last graduation ceremony of 2018. There are 454 of you here at this afternoon's ceremony. This does mean that presenting the testamers today will be a little bit longer than usual, so we please request you to be respectful and stay to congratulate your fellow graduands. So today is the culmination of all your hard work, the late nights, the sacrifices you have made, and the patience and the determination to achieve this goal we are recognising today. You've all survived 4 or 5 Melbourne winters, and that's just this year, I guess. But you have gained a global qualification. So not only be very proud of what you have achieved, but where you have achieved it. You are graduating from a university that is in the top 2% of world universities. So not only be proud of what you have achieved, be proud of where you have achieved it. In today's cohort of graduates, we'll be awarding 2 higher research degrees. When you hear the citations for those degrees, you'll understand the breadth and the extent of the research that we undertake at CQUniversity. This is part of our role, not only to impart knowledge, but also to expand the boundaries of knowledge and help to advance the communities that we are in. The journey that you have taken to get here today is not one you've taken alone. You're all here today because of the help and support of your family and your friends. I was going to say many of whom, a lot of whom are here today. On behalf of the graduates, I offer to you a special welcome and thank you to you all for your moral, emotional and I'm sure financial support. You, the graduates, are also here today because of the guidance and support of the great CQ University staff. I acknowledge and thank them on your behalf as they have helped you reach this great milestone. Many of them are here today because they want to witness the product of their dedication, expertise and hard work. As you leave us today, you become part of the CQ University alumni. So let us know what you're doing and where you are doing it. By being an active member of the alumni, you grow your personal network with over 100,000 other fellow alumnists. This will help not only you and your network, but your university as well. As many of you already experienced, and the rest of you who haven't yet soon will, your chosen profession is continuously changing. The testimony you receive today is only the entry ticket to the ride of your professional life. It is not the end of the journey. Society and the professions which you have chosen to join will not only expect but demand continuous learning. So when the call comes for that continuous learning, we hope you come back and join us at CQ University. Finally, I issue a challenge to all of you graduating today. Use your skill and knowledge to make a positive change to the communities you live in. The problems of this current world are yours to solve. So enjoy this day. I can assure you it is a day that you will remember for the rest of your life. Congratulations to you all and all success to your future.
Thank you, Chancellor. I now invite our Vice-Chancellor and President, Professor Scott Bowman, to deliver the opening address.
Chancellor. Well, it's fantastic to be here at the last graduation as the Vice-Chancellor of the university, and it is wonderful to have Professor John Rickard here, and also, Chancellor, I see that we've got Professor Jeff Wilson here, the first Vice-Chancellor of our university, and it's fantastic to be here with two former Vice-Chancellors, and I now know how you feel. Look, it's a great day, graduation. There's some things that, if you really want to make my life complete, to have a fantastic last graduation, I would like someone's phone to go off halfway through the graduation. Preferably not on the stage. I would like to have a baby really screaming. That's the one. Excellent, so we've got a baby ready to go, that's good. And I'd also like at least one person to trip over and do a somersault as they come across the stage. Okay, so we want all those things. Graduations are incredibly special for everybody on this stage. It is just fantastic to see people come in here working so hard, and we know our students here today are from literally right around the world, and we are streaming this ceremony right around the world, so people will be watching this really all over the subcontinent, in South America, you name it, people will be watching this. And for those of you that have travelled here, a very warm welcome. This is special. Graduations, when I sit here in this one, actually take me back to a number of graduations. It takes me back to the only time I've graduated, and actually the only time I ever actually went to graduation, I got a higher diploma of radiography. And sitting here looking at the faces on this side, I see many faces that have a similar look to my parents. It was the first time they had ever been to a graduation. Nobody in my family had ever gone on to college. Nobody had ever graduated. And it was very moving to see them sitting there, obviously not too sure what was going on and what it was all about, but the pride in their eyes when I graduated. And I can see that pride in your eyes as well. And please, this is a serious event because people are getting their degrees, but it's also a joyous event please make sure that you do smile and celebrate and really scream out. A prize for the biggest scream when someone comes across the stage. And hey, if someone comes up and everyone's politely clapping, just scream anyway so they feel good. It takes me back to my own children's graduations, my son and my daughter, and sadly they didn't graduate from this great university. They graduated from universities that actually said, oh, please don't clap each graduate. Please wait until that section. So you had to wait for about 20 people to go across, and then you could politely clap. And that worked until my daughter came up on the stage. And I screamed, "Go, Annika, go on, yeah!" And she looked all embarrassed, but you could tell she was really loving it. So after that, everybody was screaming out. So I want to do that. It takes me back to when my wife graduated, Anita, who is sitting there, and it's her birthday today. Stand up, birthday girl. She's now officially 1 year older than me. We were the same age yesterday, now she's a year older. Did I mention she's a year older? I remember when Anita got her master's degree, and I was just so proud how she had brought up our two children, supported me through my career, and was now getting a master's degree in ultrasound, and that's a memory that I'll have. But I'll also have the memory of all the graduations at this university and seeing people walk across the stage, and this is a magic stage. This stage transforms you. This gives you your degree, this gives you your career, this changes your life, but it doesn't just change your life. This day will change your children's life and your grandchildren's life, because people that come to education and get their degrees, that ripples down through the generations. So graduations have always been so special to me. But graduations don't just happen. A heck of a lot of work goes into graduation. Just think about the organisation of coming to this event today, and then think that over the last 2 weeks, we've done 6 of these graduations. And across the year, we've done around about 20 graduations. The work involved is immense, and I do want to take this opportunity to thank our events team. And I think we've got Vicky, Charlie, Meg and Mark here. Where are they? Yeah, they're waving at the back. Thanks. Thank you very much. We have just hammered you over the last 2 weeks, because they've also been doing Christmas events, and you've kept smiling all the way. Thank you. I want to thank the volunteers that we have, the volunteers that come from the campuses. They have done a fantastic job. The people that get all your marks together and see whether you are ready to graduate, have you passed all the subjects, and then try and work out how, when you walk across the stage, you get the right certificate. So we have Kylie, Veronica, Lisa, and a big team working on those and getting you the right degree. I want to thank some really special people that I've seen around for the last 10 years, and I've had the utmost admiration for them, but we very rarely mention them, or dare I say even think about them, and that's our photographers. Can you stand up, guys? So we have Melanie, Danielle and Kat. Sit down, don't move, Kat. They do an incredible job, and when you're sitting here in big graduations like today, you see these guys holding these cameras up, and because they want to get really good pictures of you, they actually use glass lens. So that makes those cameras really heavy, and I actually see them using those cameras and occasionally having to take stretches because it's really hard work. Isn't it hard work? It is hard work. So, look, thank you. And they are the most important. You're going to forget all of us, but you're going to keep seeing that picture. I want to thank Wendy over there from Laser Solutions, or what? Laser Awards. Wendy does the plaque, so you can have your graduation certificate put on a plaque. Wendy's been there for 10 years and we always have a chat about graduations. Wendy, thanks. It's been really great to have you part of the graduations. Yasmin, thank you for your beautiful singing. It's absolutely fantastic. And in the last 2 graduations, to have you actually singing in tune has been wonderful. Yasmin is just a fantastic performer. And when I see her singing, and I just sit there and thinking, why isn't this woman in the West End of London or on Broadway or in Melbourne or somewhere? And you'll see in a minute just what an incredible talent she is. So thank you for coming to these graduations. I want to thank my team, Carol and Mel, who really get me to graduations. They do everything for me. I don't know how I'm going to survive next year without Carol and Mel. And lastly, I want to thank all of our fantastic staff. It's you guys that have got our graduates here, and it's you that put in all the hard work and put in all the extra effort. And I do want to thank you all. This university has just got the best team of academics and professional staff in the country. So thank you for all the work. I want to wish you all the very best in your future. All of us, including me, will leave the university today. I definitely intend to stay in touch with the Alumni Association and find out what's going on in the university. Please do that, because I know everyone in the university is going to be proud of all the things that you achieve. Have an absolutely fantastic day. And I want to see you smiling for the rest of the afternoon, even when we get to number 452. Thank you.
Thank you, Vice-Chancellor. I now invite the Chancellor to introduce our guest speaker for today.
Thank you, Mel. It's my great pleasure to introduce the guest speaker today, Miss Lynn Goodyear. Lynn has been the Chief Executive Officer at the Australian Human Resources Institute since 2012. Her role as CEO, Lynn champions the standards of HR practice in Australia and is responsible for leading change that builds organisational capability for the future workforce. Prior to joining the team at AHRI, Lynn held leadership and management roles within the education sector at Southwest Institute of TAFE and Deakin University. In addition, Lynn has held accounting roles within the mining and engineering industries in both the United States and Australia, and has also managed her own consulting business. She has a Bachelor of Science in Business Administration, a Master of Education in Educational Leadership and Management, and is an alumnus of Mount Eliza Business Leadership Program and the Ross Business School at the University of Michigan in the United States. So will you please all join with me in welcoming Mrs. Lynn Goodyear to deliver the occasional address.
Thank you very much, Chancellor and Vice-Chancellor. I too, before I commence, would like to acknowledge the traditional owners of the land on which we're gathered and pay my respects to their elders past, present and also emerging. I'd also like to acknowledge the many distinguished guests that are here today as part of this celebration of achievement, and of course a very special welcome to you, the graduates. In the few minutes I have at my disposal, I would like to share with you 3 words. 3 words that have helped guide my career and hopefully also help guide yours. Each of the words begin with the letter P, which makes them particularly easy to remember. And the words are present, purpose, and privilege. But first, let me start with the story. There are 2 young fish swimming along, and they happen to meet an older fish swimming in the opposite direction. And the older fish nods at them and says, "Morning, boys. How's the water this morning?" Now, the 2 young fish swim along for a bit, and then eventually one of them looks at the other and says, "What the hell is water?" Now, this is a story from David Foster Wallace. He's an American novelist, and the point he's making is that the fish take water for granted, much as we do. We turn our taps on and out it flows. Our oceans are awash with it, and it occupies a greater proportion of planet Earth than dry land. So while a fictional example, Wallace is making the point that unless we are present, we are likely to take for granted those things that are essential to our existence. But for you and me, what does it mean to be present? The first of my 3 Ps. And probably a bigger question to ask is, and how important or otherwise is it to actually be present? Now, there are a few ways to come at the idea of presence, and one is to think of its opposite, absence. One of the most common contemporary images of absence is the person in a group of friends who at the same time is absolutely absorbed in their mobile device. We are absent in that sense. We are behaving in a way that is opposite to being present in the moment. Now, you might have a friend or a relative who fits that description, or perhaps you recognise that person when you look in the mirror. In a world of constant distractions, the importance and also the difficulty of being present has never been greater. And so in turn, potentially, is the loss associated with being absent. As newly minted expert professionals in your chosen fields, there is an expectation that you will be present and that you'll be ready to apply your newly acquired practice of thinking as experts. By ensuring you are present, you'll be better able to think and then examine the product of your thinking, and then re-examine and reflect on the conclusions that you reach. As the head of the HR Institute in Australia, I'm very conscious of our reliance within our organisations and also within our communities on well-trained university graduates. We, of course, expect that you will bring to our organisations and again to our communities the benefits of your newly acquired expert skills. But at a time when our news feeds are full of stories that suggest that many of our leaders are guilty of being absent, we also expect that you will behave professionally and that you will have the presence of mind to question practices and behaviours that you see as conflicting with the codes of conduct that you have studied across your courses. And where necessary, you may exercise the attribute of bravery to do something about it, which might mean speaking to power when it counts. Being present has certainly assisted in my career and helped guide my decision-making so that I'm in the best possible position to maximise the opportunities and the relationships that come my way. But in making career decisions, I've also drawn on other elements, such as personal values, that have helped my decisions to be better aligned with my sense of purpose, purpose being the second of my 3 words. Certainly there are many stories in our shared histories that show how real purpose has sustained human beings through tough situations and helped them achieve many great things. But equally, there are stories where false purpose has misguided others. So at this inflection point in your career, you are well placed to be able to ask questions about purpose of what you're doing and why you're doing it. And it's because these types of questions sit behind many of the decisions around why people leave jobs and why people start other jobs, and in some cases set up their own businesses. And in some instances, change might mean looking for more money, and that can be a purpose for some. But it can also mean looking to do something that is intrinsically worth doing, that can provide a greater deal of satisfaction during your working life and represent more than just a paycheck. As graduates of CQUniversity, you are in a better position to be asking those questions than those who have never had the opportunity to attend university. And this provides a nice segue to my final P letter, or pedal word, and that is privilege. While the statistics vary, approximately 27% of Australian population hold a bachelor level degree or above. And within that 27%, there is a clear-cut country-city divide in that qualification profile. In capitals such as Melbourne, where we're meeting today, 30% of people have degrees, compared with only 16% in regional and rural Australia. And when it comes to postgraduate degrees, many of which are being awarded today, those in the city total around 7%, where only 3% are represented in regional and rural areas. So if we live in an Australian city, 1 out of 3 people enjoy the privilege of a university education. And I certainly commend Professor Bowman and his leadership team for enabling best practice flexible learning that supports engagement and inclusiveness regardless of location. Because when we look beyond the borders of Australia, the numbers are starkly different. Only around 5% of people on the planet hold a university degree. And when we restate that, that means 95% of the world's population don't have access to higher education. And it's data like this that further confirms the privilege afforded by having access to a university education. But with this privilege also comes responsibility. As graduates, you are expected to contribute and to give back, and that is a reasonable expectation. While there are times you might be tempted to think, oh, it's been hard work and I've done it all alone, the reality is that we all stand on the shoulders of those who come before us. Exercising responsibility can simply mean not sitting back in comfort, but taking risks, often from the position as a leader, given your newly acquired qualifications. It may mean using your privilege as graduates to push the boundaries of comfort. And it might mean risking failure, learning to live with failure, and working out how to recover. We often hear it said in this fast-changing digital world, if you're not failing every now and then, you're probably not doing anything exciting enough. On a personal note, I can share with you that I didn't train to be a CEO. There is no course for that, and certainly no matching cap and gown. In fact, becoming a chief executive was never on my list of career options. But when the opportunity arose 6 years ago, just like many of you at this important juncture as the graduation is representing, I was in a position where I needed to ask myself, do I really want to do that? And I drew upon my 3 Ps of present, being present, purpose and privilege to guide me in my decision-making. In contemplating whether to go for it, I had to stop and I had to step away from the excitement and buzz that often comes when opportunity comes before us, and to make sure that I was fully present and clear about what that opportunity would mean for me professionally, but also personally. And I needed to question whether it would fulfil a purpose in my life. And certainly by becoming the CEO of the HR Institute, I believed I would be in a stronger position to contribute to greater meaning in work and workplaces across this country. And finally, I needed to recognise that if I did accept the role, I would be in a privileged position, one that I would have to live up to. And certainly the opportunity to be here today is one of those special privileges of this role. I recall the morning after the board announced my appointment and my boss, the chair of the board, called me to ask me how I was feeling. Now, during the phone call, he said something that I think is very relevant to what we're celebrating today. He said, it's no longer about what got you to this point. Rather, it's now about what you do from this point forward. Today is a very exciting day, and I'm sure for some of you it's also a very emotional day. And that includes not just you as graduates, but also many of you as family and friends, and of course the faculty that have travelled with you along this educational journey. And I congratulate each of you for being present and taking time out to acknowledge and celebrate your achievements. And I wish you well in pursuing purpose in your life through the productive and engaging application of your new skills. And finally, I hope that well beyond today's ceremony, that you continuously reflect on the great privilege that you have been afforded through being able to gain your university education, and you take every opportunity to share that privilege. Congratulations, and I wish you absolutely the best for the journey ahead. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms Goodyear. I would now like to call upon the Vice-Chancellor and President, Professor Scott Bowman, to present the graduates.
Will all graduates please stand? And smile.
They're not smiling yet.
No, not smiling. No degrees until you smile. Chancellor, as Vice-Chancellor and President, I certify to you and to Council these graduates standing before you today have fulfilled the requirements prescribed by the University, and I ask that you present them with their respective awards.
Thank you, Vice-Chancellor. In the name of the Council of Central Queensland University and by my authority as Chancellor, I'm pleased to present you, as our newest graduates, your award. Can you please all honour our new graduates with your applause?
Will all graduates please be seated but remain smiling?
Chancellor, I call upon CQ University's MBA Director, Associate Professor Michael Segon, to present graduates from both undergraduate and postgraduate courses.
Chancellor, I present to you graduates from undergraduate and postgraduate courses. At this time, we will also gift a CQU Indigenous sash to an Indigenous graduate in recognition of their ancestry and achievement and CQU University's commitment to reconciliation. Diploma of Paramedical Science, Belinda Ann Knight. Daniel Philippe Petrotta. Tegan Roche. Diploma of Secondary School Teaching Home Economics, Christine Fellows. Diploma of Aviation Theory, Dandy Menalabag. Diploma of Business, Rathrinaka Analakali. Bachelor of Accounting, Nianrami Chia. Kwame Chen. Benit Dingra. Priyanka Goyal. VM Dang Huan. Tin Jiang. Karang Nagpal. Tejveer Puri. Rajat Sachdeva. Sitasma Shesra. Bikaran Simkada. Janine Young. Qing Zhang. Bachelor of Building Surveying and Inspection, Kate Jane Cockerill. Bachelor of Building Surveying and Inspection with Distinction, Emily Louise Cipriani. Bachelor of Business, Human Resource Management and Supply Chain Management, Prashavki Ilkagun. Bachelor of Business Information Systems, Shimin Zhao. Bachelor of Business Management, Xinghang Yang. Bachelor of Business Marketing, A. Chan Thu. Bachelor of Exercise and Sports Sciences with Distinction, Matthew Robert Barnes. Hannah Louise Binks. Chloe Esaizel. Bachelor of Health Science Imaging, Tendai Mpaso. Bachelor of Hospitality Management, Jing Dao. Natilia Wickramasinghe. Bachelor of Information Technology Application Development, Samira Wangikesekara. Bachelor of Information Technology Business Analysis, Kamaljit Kaur. Heo Lui. Fahad Tanvir. Bit slower, bit faster. Bachelor of Information Technology Network Security, Harminpreet Mangri. Avishek Panchai. Relhanen Kupapei. Bachelor of Nursing. This graduate will be receiving a cultural sash. Rani Grace Birch. Renee Ann Colville. Zafiro De Rui. Ebuzor Ann. Sarah Curl. Cindy Steen. Gabriella Leanne Turner. Megan Willoughby. Carly May Johnston. Bachelor of Property, Linda Craig. Bachelor of Property with Distinction, Sally Rebecca O'Callaghan. Bachelor of Psychological Science, Charlotte Jane Cross. Bachelor of Public Health, Health Promotion, Sarah Khan. Bachelor of Engineering Honours, Mechanical, Mitchell James Cook. Bachelor of Psychological Studies Honours, Megan Crowther. Tammy Fiedler. Do you want me to read that out? Bachelor of Engineering Honours, Mechanical and Diploma of Professional Practice, Co-op Engineering, Hayden Holly. Bachelor of Medical Sonography, Graduate Diploma of Medical Sonography, James Kelada. Bianca Lombard. Patricia Maroney. Emily McCann. Tara Jane Quinn. Mark Nay Sing Ting. Graduate Certificate in Asset and Maintenance Management, Juan Carlos Ferrero Barrera. Graduate Certificate in Authentic Leadership, Paul Timothy Williams. Graduate Certificate in Management, Sarashchandra Achirajere. Graduate Certificate in Project Management, Volek Saw. Graduate Certificate in Social Innovation with Distinction, Stephen Thomas Isles. Graduate Diploma of Asset and Maintenance Management, Emmanuel Capella. Graduate Diploma in Business Administration, Samara Rikorama Wajerdine. Graduate Diploma of Professional Accounting, Desalin Riade. Jin Fang Chen. Master of Clinical Psychology, Joshua Ranger. Master of Clinical Psychology with Distinction, Mariana Cora. Lucas Silva Miles. Master of Engineering Civil, Indrajit Singh. Say Rohit Awari. Akash Chowdhury. Fanindra Gundala. Gundam Reddy. Jaikidi Reddy. Mujahideen Ali Mohammed. Siddhartha Nampally. Hardik Patel. Arpan Kumar Patel. Uttam Paudel. Arunit Faur. Krishna Rimal. Rohan Sisasangandala. Master of Engineering Civil with Distinction, Kalyan Kanai. Mariam Omar. Rabindra Thapa. Master of Engineering Electrical, Martin Joy. Benjon Varghese. Dilip Kothapalli. Mohammed Rahman. Mohammed Faroukhi. Lakshmana Kanakarajaj. Say Katuju. Varunjay Konda. Venkata Kuna. Patel Jagivishbhai. Mohammed Sharif. Master of Human Resource Management, Virta Basim. Ashish Chauhan. Amelinda Devina. Niharika Dua. Valerilia Galigina. Abigail Ladisello. Ahana Singh. Thi Kim Chao Chuang. Master of Information Systems, Baljinder Kaur. Bobur Ali Jilava. Jalprit Baga. Prabhu Basnet. Eswar Chaluvadi. Kamalprit Chimma. Nakul Gimire. Shreya Gundaranaya. Gutikonda Teja. Rahul Javegula. Yogesh Jethwani. Prashanath Jona Laragada. Pravalinka Melam. Rajvinda Man. Edward Nidrodje. Davendra Panchal. Kinchal Parek. Shadha Patel. Pendem Ramana. Gamage Pereira. Ashwin Raju. Manoj Ranavat. Imaya Mudayanga Sengalage. Herma Samudrala. Raj Sikar. Gautam Selvaraj. Vinod Sethi. Rishbab Shingada. Mona Farah Siddiqui. Yanala Reddy. Hari Yaraguntla. Master of Information Systems with Distinction, Bikram Gautam. Sadman bin Islam. Master of Information Technology, Mobile Application Development, Naresh Gojinedni. Asim Mithu. Rushia Patil. Vadebonya Sathithi. Naga Vuranki. Master of Information Technology, Networks and Information Security, Akashdeep Singh. Akram Mohammed. Mohammed Kadri. Virpal Kaur. Ramanpreet Kaur. Mir Azam Ali. Parvdeep Kaur. Harpreet Singh. Gurpreet Kaur. Manpreet Kaur. Siva Kumar Aburi. Vijay Kumar. Praveen Kumar Akula. Ramanjot Singh Bawa. Diganta Kumar Biswas. Sai Datta Bopana. Lovepreet Singh Brar. Loreto Junior Esmonio Briones. Robin Keith Daplas. Utsav Dev. Hani Fahed. Pragnarsi Gandhari. Akila Gulahaya. Praveen Gundumala. Gurjot Singh. Sujitha Karkarla. Yaswanath Kama. Pravalika Katneni. Jaspreet Kaur. Saldwant Kosha. Ajay Kumar. Himanish Lekki. Rohit Malekhedi. Suthri Manda. Jagan Mide. Mohammed Habibuddin. Fazal Ahad Mohammed. Mohammed Abdul Ahad. Wahajuddin Mohammed. Shilpa Mulpuru. Naka Neil Patrick. Vishnu Varadhanan Nandipetra. Paila Reddy. Patel Mukaveshbhai. Arbita Patel. Venkata Pichikatla. Rajendra Pinamani. Poduluri Reddy. Srileka Poluru. Sri Purumala. Roshang Prothia. Manikanta Rachamalia. Pranitha Ramashayam. Manoj Sharma. Saloni Nilesh Kumar Shah. Shviteg Sibal. Janki Manesh Kumar Thakar. Sunny Anil Kumar Thakar. Tulasi Ram Thinaneru. Vamshi Thekola. Guthami Thota. Narendra Vaka. Milan Vyas. Revananth Jinjarapu. Master of Information Technology, Networks and Information Security with distinction, Naveed Adnan Arifin. Nyo Thi Tra Lin. Viral Jayesh Kumar Shah. Joseph Martin Valenzuela Vizamonos. Master of Information Technology, Software Design and Development, Mandeep Kaur. Uzma Begum. Aslam bin Ali Jabri. Salankar Acharya. Etipatamula Kumar. Louisa Marie Balandra. Jonathan Bejanjaro. Urvi Chavda. Ramanjan Yulu Chinman. Ria Parth Darji. Premanand El Galgo. Anitha Govind. Anil Gurung. Nisansala Hetirachachichi. Ashish Kurara. Alan Karage Kulalunge. Sathya Menoharahan. Jay Mehta. Celeste Parmar. Dara Chirag Patel. Bhumi Piren Patel. Umang Pankavai Patel. Viswas Pati Bandala. And Kita Radha Dia. Sunendra Kumar Tadikonda. Vicharapu Shrikanth. Master of Information Technology, Software Design and Development with distinction, Neera Pokre. Dinesh Pudel. Ramjiani Navratrai. Chancellor, that concludes the first half of the presentation of graduates.
Thank you, Associate Professor Sagon. Ladies and gentlemen, can I please remind you to keep the aisles clear and return to your seats? There will be plenty of time to get photographs after the ceremony, and you will have full access to the professional photography on stage in the very near future. I am pleased to present to you a musical performance by Ms. Yasmin Lancini. Ms. Lancini is a graduate of CQUniversity's Music Theatre program. She is a singer, performer and music teacher in far north Queensland. Ms. Lancini's performance credits include musicals such as Chicago, 42nd Street, children's theatre shows and Cairns-based Andrew Sisters tribute act, The Vocalettes. Ms. Lancini is currently rehearsing for the Cairns Choral Society's production of Wicked the Musical, where she'll be playing the lead role of Elphaba. Now, ladies and gentlemen, can I please remind you to stay in your seats for the duration of the performance, and please welcome Ms. Lancini to the stage.
Wondering if she's got the guts to take
steps we took to let it go. Close your eyes and count to 10 and take a breath and fly. Keep on climbing though the ground might shake. Just keep on reaching though the limb might break. We've come this far, don't you be scared now, 'cause you can learn to fly on the way down. Yeah, on the way Thank you, Yasmin. That was just beautiful. I'd now like to call upon Dr. Subhash Sharma from the School of Engineering and Technology to continue the presentation of graduates from postgraduate courses. The Deputy Chancellor, Dr. Robin Minchinton, will receive graduates. And just a further reminder to keep the aisles clear, please.
Deputy Chancellor, I present to you graduates from postgraduate courses. Master of International Business, Krishna Gokul. Nguyen Kok Hugh. Kwak Long Fan. Master of Management Engineers, Tanveer Singh. Saurabh Singh. Amardeep Singh. Naunihal Singh. Kavita. Muhammad Aleem Khan. Vivek Ramchandran. Rajan Kumar. Lakhveer Singh. Sarvjeet Singh. Navdeep Singh. Rupal Kumar. Muhammad Abdul Mubin. Basit Ali. Syed Adib Ali. Agnel Saveri. Janardhan Aryal. Atla Tejsri. Shashank Balusu. अभिनव भल्ला, विशाल गिरधर भाई भुवा, शिवा प्रसाद ब्यारी, ब्रिजेश कांति भाई चौधरी, दविंदर छाबरा, इफरान शराफ पाजायो तायली, हर्ष देसाई, लोकेश रेड्डी गजाला, ईशान गलिहातियावा, विवेक गौतम, इदीन हाजी होलीजादे, जुलाकांति वर्मा रेड्डी, आवाश केसी, परनीत सिंह कहलौन, पवन कुमार कंचहाला, कपुगामा विजयवर्धने, रोशन खत्री, कलूरी विनय, राजकुमार कोमिनेनी, साई कृष्णा मनेनी, हेनी क्षत्रिय, प्रेम कुमार लिम्बाचिया, लिंगमा गुंताला साई रामुदू, सुयोग्या लुइतेल, दीपक कुमार मल, जेकब मैथ्यू, थॉमस रॉय, रवि मोदी, अब्दुल तौहीद मोहम्मद, नुमान खान अब्दुल, अक्षय मोरे, नसित कीर्ति भारती भाई, नवनाथ संदीप नायक, अविनेश निमदाला, मोहन निमागड्डा, Upala Rao Nuna, Karthik Nuna, Jeevan Pandey, Boni Parikh, Subbarao Parva Thedeni, Nagaraju Pasham, Chintan Kumar Patel, Patel Meet Chandrakant, Pragnesh Patel, Daksh Kumar Patel, Maulik Patel, Sachin Patel, Patel Shamal Devansh Kumar, Divyesh Patel, Harsh Kumar Patel, Dhaval Patel, Kevin Mahesh Kumar Patel, Rishi Podel, Shiva Shankar Pedapalli, Panbesta Verma, Venkata Peruri, Srinivasa Poranki, Anuj Raj Bahak, Hasleen Rakhra, Ujjwal Rizal, Sade Sanjay Naidu, Sudhir Kumar Samudrala, Neil Kumar Shah, Akash Shah, Zohair Shak, Dinesh Sundarlal Sharma, Sandeep Shrestha, Arshdeep Singh Sidhu, Syed Rahman, Syed Izazul Haq, Meher Kiran Tulsi, Nikhil Wala Bozu, Venu Gopal Veerapandeni, Hardik Satish Vichare, Deepak Raj Vijay Kumar, Lorraine Asilo, Rishabh Sisodia, Stephanie Dinama Mode, Li Hong Feng Lin, Master of Medical Ultrasound with the distinction, Louis Gatt, Master of Professional Accounting, Anudeep Kaur, Ashutosh, Muhammad, Patricia Abarilla, Sharif Ahmed, Diwan Ahmed, Utkrishta Aryal, Rizwan Asif, Sohaib Mahmood Omi, Binod Bhattarai, Makila Kale, Dharmendra Chaudhary, Zekwon Chin, Kui Shiashu, Catherine Dimakuha, Joyce Ann Evangelista, Raquel Evaristo, Thi Hong Han Huang, Arzu Jaffrey, Shailendra Kafle, Vaibhav Kapoor, Rabi Kayastha, Taranjeet Khurana, Sajini Vithanage, Khumineni Alekhya, Suman Lama, Lamishane Susan, Maharjan Mukesh, Thi Duen Ngo, Tha Thao Tan Nguyen, Nguyen Thi Phong Thao, Aman Nisar, Samriddhi Pandey, Lynn Pereira, Menindu Pitagamapala, Kapil Podhil, Bimal Ranabhat, Daulat Raj Raut, Jubair Ahmad Riyad, Chase Romero, आज दे रोस्ट दी है। लक्ष्मी रूपखेती, Maria Cruz Sanja, Dhara Shah, Crystal Maria, Tumasuk Segbit, Wu Tong, Master of Professional Accounting with the distinction, Vijaya Acharya, Yohani De Silva, Stephen Go, Janelle Gorin. Master of Project Management, Mohammad Wadood. Abdul Akhil. Muhammad Nizamuddin. Karan Bajaj. Harish Vetapudi. Sandeep Boini. Chandra Bahadur Chand. Chandraju Chandrahas. Hemant Dandu. Subhendu Dey. Tanya Dhariwal. Rajat Kumar Gupta. Juan Diego Guzman. Melnangari Vinklesh. Mudabir Muhammad. Zemat Mukri. Nagpuri Shivkumar. Parkala Shivamshi. Jamin Patel. Bhavik Kumar Patel. Jolly Ben Patel. Akash Patel. Harsh Patel. Vidya Kumar Patel. Path Patel. Ravulapalli Kumar. Ankit Saxena. Akanksha Sharma. Shirley Ring Boone. Master. So Master of Project Management with distinction, Fet In Chin. Suthar Umang Prabhakar. Master of Business Research, Kalbesa Bakuma Kenny. Deputy Chancellor, that concludes the presentation of graduates from postgraduate courses.
Thank you, Dr. Sharma. Can I ask everyone to return to their seats as I now invite Deputy Vice-Chancellor of Research, Professor Grant Stanley, to present the doctoral graduates.
Thanks, Mel. Chancellor, I have the honour to present to you the following doctoral graduates. These candidates have undertaken a program of supervised research and study that has made a significant original contribution to knowledge. This qualification is a highly regarded achievement where the candidate has demonstrated specialised knowledge through thesis dissertation. Doctoral programs may be undertaken in many disciplines, and only high-calibre graduates who have demonstrated academic merit may obtain entry to this award. Research is an integral part of CQUniversity Australia's purpose. We have a strong commitment to the conduct of cutting-edge research in new areas that challenge the boundaries of the traditional disciplines to provide distinctive research solutions with regional, national and international benefit. I present Loreto Therese Quinney for the degree of Doctor of Philosophy. Loreto's thesis title is The Lived Experience of Nurses Who Care for Family During an Acute Exacerbation of Chronic Illness, a Phenomenological Approach. This research extends understanding of the significant contribution nurse family carers make to enable chronically ill family members to navigate healthcare systems, understand treatment, avoid adverse events and achieve optimal health. The research provides strategies to improve care delivery and support the national standard for safety and quality, partnering with consumers. Loreto's principal supervisor was Professor Trudy Dreyer and associate supervisor was Dr. Yasan Chapman. I present Dr. Loreto Therese Quinney. I present Rongbing Yang for the degree of Doctor of Philosophy. Rongbing's thesis title is The Country of Origin Effects in the Chinese Dairy Market. This empirical study developed a more comprehensive theoretical framework to describe the driving factors and impacts of country of origin effects. Based on mixed research methods, the findings contribute to the marketing literature on country of origin effects. It also provides managerial implications for related fields. Rongbing's principal supervisor was Dr. Roshni Ramsaran and associate supervisor was Dr. Santoso Wibowo. I present Dr. Rongbing Yang. Chancellor, that concludes the presentation of doctoral graduates.
Thank you, Professor Stanley. I now invite the Deputy Vice-Chancellor of Student Experience and Governance, Ms Joanne Perry, to present the Honorary Award recipient.
Chancellor, I present Mr Jim Mullen to be conferred with the honorary degree of Doctor of the University. Jim Mullen grew up in Glasgow, Scotland, where he accessed youth support services as a child. Jim was so inspired by the services he received, he has dedicated his life to youth and community work. Jim has since built a career in social innovation spanning 30 years. In 2013, Jim facilitated a partnership between Kibbleworks and the Big Issue UK, which resulted in countless work opportunities for homeless, unemployed and vulnerable people. He then went on to become the CEO at the Big Issue UK in January 2014. Jim received the Distinguished Talent Visa awarded by the Australian Government in 2015 in recognition of his work internationally in the field of social enterprise. Jim commenced in his current role of CEO at Second Bite in 2016. Under his leadership in 2017 alone, Second Bite recovered and redistributed 11,000 tonnes of food, or 22 million meals, through their network of community partners for Australians. For the past 3 years, Jim has supported CQUniversity's development and implementation of a social innovation strategy and contributes directly through participation in the Social Innovation Engagement Committee. Jim's lengthy commitment to youth, community work and social enterprise, along with his expertise and support to CQUniversity, demonstrate that Jim is a person CQUniversity is proud to acknowledge. On this basis, the university confers on Jim Mullen the honorary degree of Doctor of the University. Chancellor, that concludes the presentation of honorary awards.
Thank you, Ms Perry. I invite Associate Professor Michael Sagon to present the Associate Vice-Chancellor's Campus Medal.
Chancellor, I am pleased to present the recipient of the Associate Vice-Chancellor's Campus Medal. This medal recognises a student who has demonstrated a combination of the following: a strong commitment to their studies, the ability to respond to challenges, a capacity to act as a mentor to other students, a willingness to contribute to the life of the campus, outstanding potential for significant leadership in their future careers, clear commitment to the value of cultural diversity and creative talent and enterprise. To receive an Associate Vice-Chancellor's Campus Medal, who today is graduating with a Master of Project Management with distinction, I present Ms Shirley Che Ring Boon. Chancellor, that concludes the presentation of the Associate Vice-Chancellor's Campus Medal.
Thank you, Associate Professor Sagon. I would now like to ask Ms Shirley Boon to return to stage to deliver the response by the graduates' representative.
Thank you, Master of Ceremony, Chancellor, Vice-Chancellor, honoured guests, staff members of the university, fellow students, and the proud families and friends of our graduates, a very good afternoon. On behalf of the graduating student cohort of 2018, I would like to thank you for celebrating this special day with us. My heartiest congratulations to all my graduates. We have all worked hard to come to this place. Some of us have to juggle between work and studies. And for some, our families have worked hard and sacrificed in order to provide us with the best education in Australia. And for some of us, I know we have fought many battles, such as overcoming language and cultural barriers, learning challenges, and emotional struggles to come to this place. You should be very proud of yourself. Today, as we celebrate our achievements, let us reflect on our journey and be grateful. I come from a low-income family background. My families work hard, my parents work hard to support our education. Due to my upbringing, I am determined to excel in everything, especially in my studies because I value education. Today, we are blessed to be able to graduate with a degree from a university. Let us not take it for granted because there are many people out there who do not have this privilege like you and I enjoying today. Each of us has a unique story of our journey with CQU. As for me, CQUniversity has become my new family and community that has provided me with a sense of belonging and a wonderful platform for me to learn, grow, and give. Many of you who know me may have heard of my achievements in the past 2 years. But apart from my success story, the past 2 years were also one of the most challenging seasons of my life. Moving to Australia was a big decision. My family, my partner and I, we sold our car, we sold our house, and left behind my established career and community. The transition was not easy because I was faced with too many losses in the past few years. I was still in the season of grieving. I lost my daughter 6 years ago due to a rare disorder. She lived only for 3 days. I lost my father 3 years ago. He collapsed suddenly due to a heart failure, and I was at the United States at that time. I didn't get to say goodbye. And I lost a community home I loved 2 years ago when I decided to move to Melbourne. When I started at the university, while still going through the challenging season, I decided in my heart that instead of focusing on the grief and pain, I should channel my energy to focus on my new learnings and continue to make a difference. I'm truly grateful that I can be part of a university that is not just another university, but one that is committed to change-making through social innovation. And as one who is passionate about bringing social change, I knew I came to the right place. I'm honored to represent CQUniversity at the Ashoka U Exchange in Miami last year as a student innovator, where I get to spend time with the presidents to exchange ideas. And that was the time we were awarded the first Changemaker campus in Australia. CQUniversity has provided me with many incredible opportunities to expand my leadership capacities and to further enhance my experience as a volunteer. Apart from my active voluntary involvement, I also had the privilege to work at the university in 4 different roles, such as project officer in the social innovation office, international student ambassador, student peer advisor, as well as a lecturer and tutor. The most valuable lesson I've learned from my professional experience as a staff was to observe and learn the Australian work culture. It has prepared me for my future career as I enter into Australian workforce. A few months ago, I was nominated and selected as a finalist of the International Student of the Year Higher Education 2018 Award by Study Melbourne. This marked the peak of my 2-year exciting student life, and I am truly grateful. Never have I imagined that I could achieve so much in just 2 years as a student here. It has been an amazing and fulfilling journey. In CQUniversity, you can truly be what you want to be. On behalf of all the graduates, I would like to thank the university staff for your significant support to all of us. A special shout out to all the capable, helpful, and friendly staff members of the International Admissions, Student Services, Library and IT Services, Academy Learning Center, Learning and Teaching, Social Innovation, as well as Campus Engagement Team. I especially want to thank Lara. She's not able to be with us today, but I believe she'll be able to watch this video someday. Thank you, Lara, our Associate Vice-Chancellor, for without her, I wouldn't have come to this far today. Thank you for being a sharp leader who always believes in us and provides us with the opportunity to unleash our potential. I also want to thank our VC, Professor Scott Bowman, who has deeply inspired me since my first day at the university. I always love your humor and your big-hearted and down-to-earth approach to leadership and life. I've learned so much from you. Thank you, Scott. I wish you all the best in your future endeavors. My family is here today. I want to thank each of them for being my pillars of strength and courage through all the ups and downs. I especially want to thank my partner. Thank you for your constant love and support throughout the journey. Finally, I want to thank God for His grace, without which I would not be who I am today. Fellow graduates, as we come to the end of our academic journey with CQUniversity, remember, that we are still enrolled in the University of Life. And life has so much to teach us. Some important lessons can never be learned in classrooms, but only through setbacks and heartaches. They are all part of being human. One of the key lessons I've learned in life is to accept my own failures. Kindness to others begins with compassion to ourselves. To me, success is not about accumulating awards or titles, but accepting our true selves and making progress. Therefore, do not be afraid to fail. Failing is part of life, but getting back up is part of living. As we go forward from here, let us be great ambassadors of CQUniversity. May we continue to pursue commitment to lifelong learning and a PhD of life, to have purpose, hope, and determination to live our life to the fullest. I wish you all the best, and I would like to end with my favorite quote by Abraham Lincoln. It is not the years in your life that count, but the life in your years. Thank you. Thank you. And now on behalf of the graduates cohort, student cohort of 2018, I would like to give a special gift to our guest speaker, Ms. Lynn Goodyear.
Thank you, Shirley. I would now like to ask our Chancellor to deliver the charge to graduates.
Thank you, Shirley, for that outstanding speech, and I will actually also recognise our Associate Vice-Chancellor for the Melbourne campus, Lara, who isn't here today, but her work and what she has produced out of the Melbourne campus really is truly outstanding. Can I please ask all graduates to please now stand? And keep smiling. I just thought I'd get that in, Scott. Much of what we do at graduations is a part of centuries-old traditions. As newly conferred graduates of CQUniversity, it's at this stage we conduct the turning of the tassel ceremony. This tradition symbolises your transition from graduand to graduate. So please now move the tassels on your mortarboards or your bonnets from the right side to the left side. Or you can just flick your hat around, that's easy. So on the left, engineers, that's this side. Okay. I charge you as graduates of CQUniversity Australia to maintain a commitment to lifelong learning, to strive for truth, integrity and compassion, to contribute to your chosen profession, and by the application of your abilities, support and nurture the communities of which you are part. May your awards bring honour to your university, to your chosen profession, but most importantly, to yourself. Good luck for all that the future brings you. And you may now be seated.
Thank you, Chancellor. Ladies and gentlemen, as the Chancellor has made mention already today, this is Professor Scott Bowman's final graduation as CQUniversity's Vice-Chancellor and President. Over the last 10 years, Professor Bowman has attended well over 100 graduation ceremonies as the Vice-Chancellor. He has presented well over 20,000 students for conferral of their awards, and just like today, has delivered many memorable graduation addresses, not only to our students, but to their families and to our special guests. Although this is his last ceremony, as the Chancellor rightly pointed out, it will not be the last time we see Professor Bowman at a CQUniversity graduation, and we look forward to extending invitations to him as a newly appointed Emeritus Professor on many occasions in the future. But before we conclude the ceremony today, and before we farewell the official party, we would like to have a special musical performance by Ms. Yasmin Lencini in recognition of Professor Bowman's favourite time of the year and favourite graduation ceremonies of the year. So please welcome Yasmin back to the stage.
I don't want a lot for Christmas. There is just one thing I need. I don't care about the presents underneath the Christmas tree. I just want you for my own, more than you could ever know. Make my wish come true. All I want for Christmas is you. Don't want a lot for Christmas. There is just one thing I need. Don't care about the presents underneath the Christmas tree. I don't need to hang my stocking upon the fireplace. Santa Claus will make me happy with a toy on Christmas Day. I just want you for my own, more than you could ever know. Make my wish come true. All I want for Christmas is you. You, baby. I won't ask for much this Christmas. I won't even wish for snow. I'm just gonna keep on waiting underneath the mistletoe. I'll make a list and send it to the comfort singing. I won't even stay awake to hear those magic reindeer sing. I just need you here tonight, holding on to me so tight. What more can I do? All I want for Christmas is you. You, baby. All the lights are shining so brightly everywhere, and the sound of children's laughter fills the air, and everyone is singing. I hear those sleigh bells ringing. Santa, won't you please bring me what I really need? Won't you please bring my baby to me? Yeah. I won't ask for much this Christmas. This is all I'm asking for. I just wanna see my baby standing right outside my door. I just want him for my own, more than you could ever know. Make my wish come true. All I want for Christmas is you.
Thank you, Yasmin. That was fantastic. Let's give her another round of applause. Thank you. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that really does officially conclude the ceremony. And on behalf of the Chancellor and the staff from CQUniversity Melbourne, I'd like to thank you for attending and invite you to join us for refreshments out in the foyer. I would ask you to please stand while the official party retires.
Happy